Imagine being completely alone. No sunlight, no clocks, no human contact. In 1962, French scientist Michel Siffre embarked on a groundbreaking experiment. On July 16, 1962, a 23-year-old Michel Siffre descended into the Scarson cave in the French Alps. His mission? To live in complete isolation, without any natural light, clocks, or external time cues, purely to observe how the human body reacts when cut off from time itself. With only basic provisions, a sleeping bag, and a small light source, Siffre prepared for the unknown. His only connection to the outside world was a telephone cable, which he used to report his wake and sleep times to a research team above ground. But he was never told the real time. At first, time seemed normal. But without the sun to guide him, his sense of time began to warp. Days blurred into nights. What felt like a few hours turned out to be an entire day. His sleep-wake cycle stretched, sometimes lasting up to 30 hours instead of the usual 24. As the days passed, his mind struggled. He experienced hallucinations, moments of deep loneliness, and a complete detachment from reality. He could no longer trust his own perception of time. Weeks turned into months. Siffre's psychological state deteriorated. He reported feelings of depression, extreme fatigue, and even struggled to remember simple tasks. His body and mind were at war with time itself. By the time Siffre believed it was mid-August, in reality it was already September. He was 1 month behind without realizing it. On September 14, 1962, the experiment was over. When researchers informed him of the actual date, Siffre was stunned. He thought he had been underground for only a little over a month, but in reality he had been there for nearly 60 days. After 2 months in complete isolation, Siffre returned to the surface. He had unknowingly proven that the human body has an internal clock, a natural rhythm that operates independently of external time cues. His findings would later influence studies on space travel, shift work, and sleep disorders. Michel Siffre's bold experiment forever changed how we understand time and the human mind. His work paved the way for research on circadian rhythms, proving that our bodies are wired to follow a natural cycle, even in complete darkness. But the question remains, could you survive 2 months alone in a cave? Let us know in the comments.